off and they're pushing against each other. Or like in Dragon Ball when two Kamehamehas are fighting each other, right? And it's like two energy beams, they're going, ooh, and you gotta mash the button or whatever. So I'm making those jokes, and then I shit you not, they literally do. I said, oh, so what are they gonna do? Are they gonna do this thing? And then immediately they did it. And I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I mean, I was joking, and then they did it. And I was like, they literally have zero originality in this game. The entire game is like a fanboy meme game, where everything that happens is based off of something else from some other medium, and they just copied and pasted it together to claim like it's its own original entity when it's not. If I can joke about something that's about to happen in a fight, and it literally happens frame by frame how I said it would, that's pathetic. I could have made the fucking video game, so what'd I pay $70 for, right? So you just went and you watched, let's see, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, and Halloween. And then you went and you watched Scary Movie that parodies them all. And you said, wow, Scary Movie is like amazing. It's like the best thing. Wait, no. Scary Movie just takes everything from the other movies and puts it together into one as a parody. No, it's the best thing. It's amazing. The best horror movie I've ever seen. It's not even a horror movie. Don't you understand? It's just meant to be like a meme. No, it's the best thing. Like, oh my God. I don't understand it. It's like talking to a wall. I don't understand how... Steal a video.
Andreas.
Right now. It never clicked.
Ça, elle demande objectif cuisine, puis...
Une passion.
Non, mais je te comprends, par exemple, parce que j'ai la même passion, là, tu sais, je pourrais en parler, là, j'ai le goût de...
People like it so much. I just don't get it. You're blaming the wrong person. If you're disappointed in my playthroughs, sadly you've got...
Don't blink, it's your buying. Welcome to the show. I'm considering walks are having a wonderful day on this 1st September. I'm tired. 1st October 2025. Hope you guys are doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this very early morning. Today, we just went to the government office. And it went well. So what we're gonna do is super simple. Super simple. I have to go to my father's house in like an hour. So we'll go to my father's house in an hour. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, people. Am I excited? Abso-freaking-lutely. You guys have no idea how excited we are. So now what we're going to do is we're playing a new playthrough, which is basically a copy, if you will. A copy of a game called... I don't even know how the game is called. Give me the freaking thing, dude. Final Galaxy. So I think it's a great place to start. We'll be listening to some DSP in the background. And, yeah, I'm excited. The meeting went well, but I'm going to make a video about it. So just enjoy relaxing, chill music with Phil. Sorry.
And the other monsters all almost are equivalent to other Godzilla creatures that he's fought over the years. And then, whenever they're having their big fights, a lot of times they'll match square. Oh, this is like, you know, in an anime where the two fighters are facing off and they're pushing against each other. Or like in Dragon Ball when two Kamehamehas are fighting each other, right? There's like two energy beams, ooh, get a master bond or whatever. So I'm making those jokes, and I shit you not. They literally do. I said, oh, so what are they going to do? Are they going to do this thing? And immediately they did it. And I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I mean, I was joking, and then they did it. And I was like, they literally have zero originality in this game. The entire game is like a fanboy meme game, where everything that happens is based off of something else from some other medium, and they just copied and pasted it together to proclaim like it's its own original entity when it's not. If I can joke about something that's about to happen in a fight, and it literally happens frame by frame how I said it would, That's pathetic. I could have made the fucking video game, so what I paid $7 for it, right? So you just went and you watched let's see, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, and Halloween, and then you went and you watched Scary Movie that parodies them all, and you said, wow, Scary Movie is like amazing. It's like the best thing. Wait, no. Scary Movie just takes everything from the other movies and puts it together into one as a parody. No, it's the best thing. It's amazing. The best horror movie I've ever seen. It's not even a horror movie. Don't you understand? It's just meant to be like a, no, it's the best thing. Like, oh my god. I don't understand it. It's like punch a wall. I don't understand how people like it so much. I just don't get it. You're blaming the wrong person. If you're disappointed in my playthroughs, sadly you've got to be disappointed in two groups. The game developers making these games so long, and the viewers who demand that I play all three at once. Because I outright said at the end of May, I would rather only play one or two, or one only, to balance with Street Fighter and have a focus on it. Everyone demanded, no, you can't skip Zelda. It's like Game of the Year contender. What are you, crazy? You can't skip Diablo. Diablo's the first time in over a decade there's a Diablo game, and everyone wants to see you play Diablo. Are you insane? You're going to skip a mainline numbered Final Fantasy? It's like, dude, you can't do it. Yeah, I can't do it all. I'm one dude. I'm there 6 days a week full time. And you expect me to play 300-hour RPGs. It's not happening. It's a realm of fantasy. It can't realistically happen, to understand? You just can't. So, simply put, I'm doing my best to juggle everything. Some people understand, some people don't. I can't please everyone all the time. But if you were going into June with the expectation that I was somehow going to play 3 insanely long RPGs full time and actually do 100-hour playthroughs of all of them at the same time, you're nuts. There's no freaking way I was doing that. I outright told you that. I definitely tempered expectations. I said you have to expect what things are going to be, you see. Why? Here's the real question. Why do all the game developers release all their games at once? And here's a really interesting one. Usually it never happens in June. Usually June is the slowest month or one of the slowest months of the year for game releases. Why do they all release their games within a month? Is there any logic to it? Is anyone who makes games, or I should actually say the people in charge, like they charge of these publishers and stuff, are they looking at the gaming landscape and saying, gee, perhaps releasing 3 high-profile RPGs in 1 month is a bad idea because they'll kind of cut into each other and cannibalize it? No one thinks this way because they're dumb. They just throw shit out there and then they all complain. Oh my god, your sales didn't make expectation. Yeah, because you're an idiot. Because you didn't look at everything else around you and say there's too much competition, save it for when we should be focused on it this whole game. Now we're in July. No new releases at all except Pikmin 4.
We also got some more hair lore. With his parents combing his hair, which was all being made fun of in school, DSP solution was to shave his head because it was too much maintenance.
Someone, I don't know who it is. The $5 tip is saying my hair is thinning. Is there anything I can do? Normally I would tell George Costanza, but he isn't available. I'm sure there's things you can do. I wouldn't know what they are. I personally have not done anything with my hair at all, which is funny because some people have been saying that they think I am. I'm not. I literally have not dyed my hair. I have not been taking any product for my hair. Here's the truth: is that when I was younger, when I was a kid, all right, I had a full head of hair. That was nice, of course, most kids do. But my parents always combed my hair with this weird part on the side here. So it was like a comb over this way with a part here. It looked really weird. I don't know where they thought that was a good hairdo. I mean, it's very old-fashioned. A lot of kids in school actually used to make fun of me for my hair and say, why is your hair so old-fashioned and stuff like that. So eventually when I got older, I said, I don't want this hair anymore. I just want to shave my head. I want to have short hair. So I always did. Like, starting in high school, I started getting like a real short hairdo, a crew cut style, right? And I kept that all throughout the 2000s, through the days when I was a competitive Street Fighter player and all of that. I kept that same exact hairstyle. I kept it through my early days as a YouTuber. If you go watch my old videos on YouTube, you'll see me with the crew cut, right? And then what happened was, in 2010, I got laid off from my office job, and I decided I was going to try to do YouTube as a living. I didn't know if it was going to work. It was a huge gamble. You know, I never intended to do it for work. I didn't know how much money I would be able to make doing it or whatever. All right. D. Jasper, he didn't know either. And I decided at that point, I kind of wanted to hit the reboot button on my life. I was like, if I'm going to go into business for myself, and I'm going to be independent, I kind of want to change everything. I said, I'm going to grow out my hair for the first time since I was in high school. So for the first time in that decade, okay, I grew my hair out in late 2010, early 2011. And admittedly, it looked weird, and a lot of people commented on it saying, why it looks so different with the longer hair. At that time, I had no idea what to do with my hair. I didn't know if I should use product in it to make it like comb back and look slick. I didn't know if I should just let it go all natural. You'll see if you watch my videos from back in like 2011, you notice the different vlogs. My hair looks completely different depending on the vlog. Usually, if I was going to film a day, let's say John Rambo was coming over, and we were going to do a day of filming, vlogging, like our Smart Guys wrestling show, and then we were going to do gameplay on camera, I would usually put product in my hair, like hair gel. I'll comb it back or slick it back or whatever, right? But after a while, what ended up happening was I started having a reaction to the hair gel. I have incredibly sensitive skin, and I started getting rashes on the top of my ears and on the back of my neck where the hair gel would be touching all day. And I was like, well, God, I can't do this now. You know, I can't have my ear cracking skin. It's disgusting. So eventually, after about a year or two of me using product in my hair, I completely stopped. Instead, I would just use a hairbrush and water, and literally in the morning, brush my hair back with a brush and water, and it would be slicked back. And that was the look I used that entire time, like 2011, 2012, all the way through until a couple weeks ago. That was my hairstyle. All right. So now, I decided when I did my stream of the digital summer party 2 weeks ago, all right, I decided I wanted to look a little different for the party. I wanted to kind of look like a summertime vibe. So I bought that cool like party style Hawaiian shirt. I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get up early in the morning. The thing is, sometimes I'll shower in the middle of the day, and then when I go on my night stream, my hair looks kind of buffed up. And people comment, wow, your hair looks so different at night streams. Why? And I would explain, oh, this is the day when I showered between streams, and my hair just looks like this now. This is actually the natural look of my hair when it's not wet, when it's not brushed, when it's not greased. This is what it looks like. But you guys never saw it like this because I always was brushing it back or whatever, right? So I said, for this marathon, I will do my hair a little differently. I'll wash it right before the marathon. I'll wear a different shirt. So I did that. People commented that it looked really good. They're like, wow, why don't you do that all the time? Like, dude, you've been doing this for 15 years, and you've always had this look of a t-shirt and a freaking slick back hair. And get it, I mean, you look the same for 15 years. Why not mix it up? Why not do something a little different? You actually look better. You look, a lot of people in the comments, you look more your age. Now, that I don't understand. I don't think that there's looks that are associated with age of a person. But I can kind of go what people are saying. And, you know, instead of looking like the kid wearing a t-shirt or whatever, you know, that we actually have, have different kind of clothing on or whatever for the first time in years and years, you know, look a little different, right? I get it. I totally get it.
DSP would finally finish Tears of the Kingdom, but would cry and complain about the fun boss in the most DSP way.
Already.
Every hit fills you with gloom. What am I supposed to do? Every hit I get gloom healing. I don't have enough. I have one more. That's it. Seriously? What the fuck? I can't do anything. I'm done. This is incredibly stupid. You can't steal. Moron, this is it. Ultimately, you can't kill it all with a boss fight. You have to be a complete idiot. What a waste of time. Why? The only way to beat the final boss is Lumio. Yeah, I know, freaking night. We'll do one more run to that shit. We'll try again Wednesday night. If I can't beat it Wednesday night, I don't care. I really don't. Then this is terrible. It's actually way worse than Breath of the Wild in my opinion at this point. They made it end like this is just fucking stupidity and it's disrespectful to the player. They fucking seriously kiss my ass. I don't care. This is fucking. I do the whole thing over. Right? Fuck your mother.
Go crying.
Yeah, I'm done. We'll try again on Wednesday, right? Now, by the way, it better fucking resume from here, right? It better. Why wouldn't it, right? It better resume from here. This is so stupid. So they expect you to do double dodge, but each time you can do 2 different attacks, you need to dodge. Because with the sword, you need to do this or this. So you need to see what it is and react to it and do the opposite of it every time. Or you have to reflect back all that shit. And it's like, dude, this is so stupid. Well, how's it redo it? It literally wouldn't even fucking let me do it. It wouldn't let me finish that back. This is fucking a waste of time.
We then had a Karen rant from DSP about a vet trying to upsell him blood rig from Jasper. It was $300. It is important to keep this in mind for the next couple videos.
Is this vet? Alright? I'm pretty upset. Let's explain what happened. Alright? So, for the record, Jasper Kitty is not sick. Alright? He's perfectly healthy. He has nothing wrong with him at all right now. He was going in for his yearly checkup, and he was going in to get his rabies vaccine follow-up. Okay? The vaccine follow-up. But we had scheduled him just for a checkup. We figured we'll get everything done. Right? We show up early. We actually showed up 15 minutes early because we were hoping that we showed up early and we'd get in exactly what our appointment was and we'd get out early to do the rest of the stuff we need to do during the day because we had a very busy day plan. Oh, you're early? Well, we can't check you in until it's time for your appointment. What? Yeah, we're not allowed to check you in until it's time exactly for your appointment. So you're just stuck. You came for no reason. Just sit here in the lobby. And the tech comes out and says, "Oh, you were early." I swear to God, this is what the tech says. "Oh, you were early. Well, the vet is late. Still on lunch." Stutters her word, like cuts herself off and changes what she was saying mid-sentence. Still at lunch. So obviously, the tech inadvertently admitted to us that the vet was late for work. Okay? So we have to wait in the lobby. And once the vet is back from lunch, we'll let you in. But our appointment is at this time, and the vet's not here. Okay, so what is going on? Now, in the meantime, other people are coming in with their pets. There was someone who came with 2 chihuahuas. They were let in within 5 minutes into an exam room, and you could hear the doctor over there examining and dealing with the chihuahuas, having a great time in the room. Another person comes in with a cat and carrier. They're allowed right into an exam room. It's only us that are stuck in this lobby waiting with Jasper and his carrier. Now, if you add up time, it's been over a half an hour he's sitting here in his carrier in the lobby, and we're not even allowed in yet. So finally, the tech is there. I'm like, well, how long are we going to wait? What is going on? They say, all right, we're going to take him in. The tech takes Jasper in, but not us. What? So now Jasper's in there by himself without us in the room, and we're not allowed to come in. 5 minutes. I'm not kidding. I timed it. 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, they take Jasper back out and hand it back to us in the carrier. And I'm like, did you do anything? Did you examine? Don't worry, the vet will be right with you. We wait another 20.
I'm going to.
Get to Toronto.
Je voulais pas faire cette vidéo-là. Quand?
Tell me, who are you?
Déteste-toi! Qu'on dise, viens voir comment est-ce qu'on est! J'ai-tu l'air d'une calculatrice, moi, Chris?
Minutes. So now Jasper has been in his carrier over an hour, and it's not even clear if they examined him or not. We don't know what happened yet. Okay? So now we've been there an hour. Finally, a woman who thinks, "Oh, I'm the vet." You should have seen this woman. All right, she comes out. First of all, everyone else that's working there has their like nurse/tech garb on, so you can tell they work there. It says the name of the vet. This woman comes out in gray sweat clothes. It looks like she literally just came off the street, maybe from jogging. I'm not sure. Her hair, you can literally tell she was
I heard my mom.
because her hair is dripping wet. You can tell what happened. She came in and just quickly combed her hair with water before she came out to the lobby. It literally had just been combed because it was wet as shit, right?
I should call my mom.
Monatana.
Oh.
After leaving a message, you can hang up or press pound for more options.
I can talk right now. I'll call back shortly. Okay.
Not dressed for work, with wet hair. Okay, so is that Jasper? Wait, what? You're the vet? Did you just examine him? Oh, is that Jasper? Okay, so here's what we found. Okay, so here's what the vet said. First of all, well, has he ever had blood work? And I'm like, you work here. He's been here for 3 years. You don't know if he's had blood work yet. So I said, no, he hasn't had blood work. He's never had a reason to have blood work. He's never had a serious illness or whatever. So, he never had that. He's here for his exam and his rabies vaccine, right? So they said, okay, well, we think he should have blood work. Why? Well, it's a routine thing for these cats. Every few years they should have blood work. It's a way to check for diseases. It's a way to check for this and that. I'm like, all right, so let's be real here. Let's talk cost. What do I owe you now? And what am I going to owe you if we have blood work? Okay? So he goes, Well, for the exam and the rabies vaccine today, it's $109. Okay? But if we do the blood work, it's $450. What? And I was like, $450? There's nothing wrong with him. Why do I need to do $350 blood test? Right? But this vet is actually like hard selling me on getting this blood test. He's not sick. You know? And he kept pushing it. Like, no, really, I'm telling you, I'm recommending that you should. I was like, we're not doing a blood test, all right? This is ridiculous. We're not doing this blood test. I didn't know he came here for one thing. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, by the way, at this point, we don't even know if he received his vaccine or anything. His vet told us nothing. So the vet says, all right, well, I'll be back. And goes into the back and disappears, I shit you not, for another 20 minutes. Comes back again. Well, never comes back. He never saw the vet again. If that even was the vet. I don't know. There's nothing on the thing. The person is sitting with the vet. Okay? Finally, the vet tech comes out again. So now we've been here almost 90 minutes. Jasper's been in this carrier, and he's very upset. He hates being in the carrier. And he's been here for 90 minutes. By the way, we weren't allowed into the room. If he even saw a room, I don't even fucking know, right? I have no clue. And, you know, what, we want to talk about a night and day experience. Last year, they're nice, they're kind. Within 20 minutes, we're in an exam room. Jasper's out of the character. He's out of the carrier. He's playing, he's enjoying himself. He's having a good time, right? He gets his vaccine, which is quick. We're out of there within 40 minutes. We're 90 minutes into yesterday's visit, and we don't even know what's happening yet. I was ready to walk out. Finally, the vet tech comes out again, not the vet, and says, all right, we're all set. So, we mean we're all set. We're ready to go. We mean we're ready to go. Did he get his vaccine? Oh, yeah, but we brought him back before. We examined him, we got him his vaccine, he's good to go. You didn't tell us. You know, we've been sitting here an hour and a half, you never even told us that you did that, right? So I go to the front, and I pay for the exam of the vaccine, and they give me that tag that says that he's been vaccinated or whatever. And they give me a ton of paperwork. I don't know what any of this paperwork is, okay? Well, no until, don't have a chance to read it. So we got that Jasper home. We had a ton of shit to do. We had to go grocery shopping, we had to do a ton of stuff. So later that night, all right, I come home, and finally it's time, let's read the paperwork. It's like 8, 9 p.m. now, right? So I start reading the paperwork, and on the paperwork, all of a sudden it says all this shit on the paperwork that this vet never told us about, all right? And this one, it explains the whole vaccination process. It said last year he got his first dose. This year's the booster. Now that he got the booster, he doesn't need a rabies vaccine for 3 more years. So we don't have to worry about getting him back to the vet for his vaccine next summer. It's taken care of. Cool. We have 3 years to wait until 2026. Did the vet tell us that? No. Never explained. Another thing, and this really got me, okay? There's something on there that we absolutely should have known. The vet didn't tell us. It says Jasper is starting to show early signs of a little bit of dental plaque. Now it's early. What you can do is you can do like dental treats. You buy cat dental treats and thing, and it'll actually start cleaning your teeth nicely. And as long as you do it regularly, it should be not be a problem at all. He should be good. All right. But it even says on there some cats it doesn't actually help. Don't use the dental treats, and long term they might need to get tooth cleanings. All right. So keep an eye on it. The vet didn't fucking say that at all. Now after the vet appointment, during our day out, we went to the vet store and we actually bought Jasper. We could have bought him the dental treats, but we didn't know we needed to get them because the vet didn't fucking say anything. Okay. So literally we went to the vet for an hour and a half. Jasper was seen for 5 minutes. And literally, the vet told us none of the information that we should have known while we were there, and expected us to just figure it out later by reading this giant stack of fucking paperwork that they gave us to go home with. Okay? Why was the vet late? Because that's the truth. We promised that. Here's what I really think happened. The vet is basically, we got the worst vet in the place, right? They were already late for work, so we had to wait extra just for the vet to show up. And then when they showed up, it was a rush job. Oh, he's just here for his yearly exam. All right, get him quick. Let's do this fast. Okay, we're done. On to the next. Well, they're still here. Well, shit, I gotta go out there and talk to them. I gotta do my hair. It runs out in sweat. Hey, everyone. So listen, by the way, let's upsell on a $300 blood test. Let's try to scam the fucking poor people on a $300 that we definitely don't need to spend, but they're being idiots about it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I made like no money on this visit today, so let's try to upsell it to make profit. Right? That's exactly what it was. A $300 fucking blood test. You know? Like, are you out of your mind? So, we're gonna go back. We're done. You know? And it's sad because, like I said, last year it was completely different. I feel like it was a great vet a year ago. And then somehow this all changed. The ex-motto says, have you ever thought to ask them why the visit went like that? Yeah, it's called customer feedback, which you're supposed to give after your visit. Oh, we're gonna give it to them. Don't get me wrong. So we're gonna give them the feedback that they deserve, and you're gonna understand why we're not ever going there ever again after being treated like that. You know? The point is, it doesn't matter why. The fact that it happened is bad enough. I don't care. Oh, it was an extenuating circumstance. I want to be your extenuating circumstance. I want to go somewhere where I'm treated like everyone else. Not that we're the ones sitting there waiting for 90 minutes while everyone else has to go into a room, and we just figure out cat carrier for that time, and you don't do anything, and you want to do an upsell me on a $50 blood test. Like, get the fuck out of here.
This year was DSP celebration for his 15 years on being on YouTube, so he ran a viewer's choice poll to decide what classic playthrough his viewers wanted him to play. The winner of this poll was GTA 5, which people only remember for his racist moments. This will be one of his worst playthroughs in the summertime, along with low support. Let's take a look at DSP playing GTA 5 in 2023.
Now, if you are enjoying this playthrough, please support it if you can tonight. Remember, the only stream I did earlier today was my react stream. Typically, that stream doesn't get a lot of support. We did okay. We hit the tier 1 disc goal, and that was about where it ended. Everything else was pretty stagnant. So, if you can support the stream tonight, that would be delightful. Anyway, for example, liking the stream, that helps for engagement, okay? Super Chat, Super Sticker, superb. I'll give you a shout out if you do one of those. Memberships or gifted memberships. Hopefully, we'll have good attendance tonight. Last time we had superb attendance. We have similar attendance tonight. Might be a great night to give some memberships to the community. I'm sure people would absolutely enjoy having a gifted membership here. And it's a way to give back, to everyone rather than just to me, think about your fellow viewer. Tips, obviously. Great. And, earlier today, like I said, we did the reaction show. Usually it's a little slow, so it'd be great to have some good support tonight. Any kind is much appreciated. All right, so I'm throwing that out there. Remember, it's not my living. And thank you in advance to anyone who supports my stream tonight. Please do it now. If you have an early contribution you'd like to get shouted out fully, please do it now before we begin. That'd be great. But enough again, guys. Please, any support tonight, greatly appreciated. My earlier stream was on the slower side, so it was the weekly react show. Usually that will get support via memberships. So, tonight would be great to have some support on the GTA stream, especially so many people are enjoying watching this playthrough. It'd be great to get help out. Thank you in advance, and let's boot her up. It'd be great. Remember, if we hit $100 tips goal anytime I play GTA 5, I literally got the Los Santos hat that came with the collector's edition this game 10 years ago. I will wear that for this playthrough. I'd be happy to. I think it'd be very fun to do so. So thank you in advance to anyone who contributes. Now, the big level's part bad level's part bad. 14. See what I mean? So I'm not going to let returns. That could be a big problem. Oh, fuck. Relax place. Oh my god. I'm gonna put that in the car. Well, I'm gonna put back this. You just have to get fast enough. You're not getting away, right? Of course. Why not? I've always been driving this like the first time. Not slightly worse. Great. Can I get you? All right, one more time. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck, dude? Again? Again, look at the bus. Oh my god. Again. The dog shit. Again. I barely touched it and the whole car spun out. I barely touched the car. This fucking sucks. This car's terrible. I don't think I should be racing this shit car. Oh my god. Get the fuck out of the way. Dude, what else wrong there? The car can't even handle high speed. It really can't. The car can't handle high speed at all. It just loses complete control of the road and speeds out by itself. I didn't hit it that time. Oh my god, car dramatically improved. Oh no! Oh my god. I almost lost the guy ability. Oh no! Oh no! I couldn't see him! No! No! Oh my god. So, only reason I just wanted to do my racing ability. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back in a minute. But please consider supporting the stream. Please, guys, we're happy with tonight's stream. We are getting hit this more physical yet. It would be great to get some more support. Alright, I'll be right back. Outside of that, and nothing else to shout out. Again, guys, we great to get some more support tonight. Remember, whenever I play this game, if we get the tips goal of $100, I'll put on the Los Santos hat, which is obviously pertinent for the playthrough because that's the hat that's in the collector's edition of the game. Thank you for missing anyone who supports in any way. But in the meantime, let's do a bubble blow for you. Are you guys ready to continue? I hope so. Again, guys, please. It'd be great for support tonight. 5 members, we get a memorable for the day. It'd be great if we hit the 515 members by the end of the stream. Anything else, super chat, tips, please, all appreciated. Today was my react day. Those streams
I love you.
on the lower side on purpose because people usually become members over the course of the week, and that's how they get support. It would be great if we have a figure amount of people here tonight. We get some support. Thank you in advance. All right. But yeah, if you could contribute tonight and support tonight's stream, that would be stupendous. Every day that I play Final Fantasy 16, essentially it's pretty darn slow on the first stream. We didn't even hit the 0-1 tips call today, it is what it is. But it would be great if you're having nice nostalgic vibes here tonight with GTA 5. If you could take me, that would be great. Or anything else. A super chat, membership, liking the stream, all great ways to support. I'm not just saying only tip. That's, not to mean to say it that way. All right, so thank you guys. Now, we want to talking about. We had $100 in tips on the stream. I'll put on a hat, and I have the Los Santos tab from the collector's edition of this game 10 years ago to put on. If we haven't hit the tip goal for tonight, so if we hit that tonight, great. Right now, we'll see what happens. We're at 37. Okay. Tip goal's on the front. All right, so guys, real fast, I have to pee, and we're gonna play for another hour. But I would say this: if you are enjoying, please consider supporting the stream in some way. We're 7 likes away from my goal of 100. All right. A super chat, we got a couple tonight. A membership, we have 0 membership so far tonight. So membership, we're gifted membership to some of the community. And how many viewers we have here tonight? Quite a lot. So we're gonna get some gifted members. Or tip. Right now we're $39 in tips. At $50 raised, I put on the glasses. We get to the $100 tips go for tonight. I'll put on the Los Santos cap, which is the cap that's from the collector's edition of this game 10 years ago. It obviously fits, right? I've been trying to get the right version of this game for 2 straight days, and it still isn't apparent that I'm getting the right version because apparently they completely screwed up GTA 5 on Xbox Live. I don't know why they did it this way. It's really stupid. I'm gonna show you what I mean in a second. And I'm trying to get the right version of GTA 5. I just want to show you a little bit about what I'm talking about and why it's all screwed up. So as you can see right now, it's downloading GTA Online, even though I never told it to. And I think that it's doing that because you need to do that to actually get the version of the game that I'm trying to play. I don't know. So it's on Game Pass, and you go to Game Pass, and you go to recently added, and it even lists it here. And you see you got Xbox One version, and you got the Xbox Series X version, which it claims is installing. You see that? So the thing was, this would not work. When I was doing this yesterday, it wouldn't work at all. We actually did this live on the stream. We clicked on it, we clicked on install, and it wouldn't install. Didn't search, and type it in. As you can see, type in Grand Theft. Here's what you get. 1 million versions of the game, alright? Now, obviously, we want the one that's on Game Pass, right? So we clicked on it, and if you go here, and you look through here, look at this, there's 1 million versions here, which is the correct one. The Premium Edition, White Shark Bundle Edition, Xbox One version, right? This one claims that it has Story Mode Xbox Series S and X. So this is actually what we had installed yesterday, okay? And we clicked on it, and we installed it. So it did, it installed it, alright? Then you have to go back to the list. You have to re-click onto this. See, it says installing, see that? So I think you have to re-click onto this, and then hit install here, and then it's going to install the right one. So, same data items, but that's just reserved space, and but this is the Xbox One version. And when you go to Microsoft Store, it lists the other one, when you click on it, it starts downloading this, GTA Online. Do you have to download GTA Online to get the Xbox Series X version? I tried setting it up yesterday, and it wouldn't work. I would love to play the best version. By the way, for the record, okay, I downloaded, I wanted the Xbox One version, and when I did that, I checked the options here, none. Whoever said there's a streamer mode, either it's only in the Xbox Series X version, or it does not exist, because it's not there for me at all. It was not there, and I just, first cutscene, I paused, I started looking, there was nothing there about streamer mode or anything like that. I guess what we'll do is we'll just chill until this finishes downloading, and then we'll see what happens, right? On Game Pass, I wanted to. Okay, so, I'm being told by this dollar tipper, what I'm installing right now will have the Xbox Series X version of the game. This is correct. Favor to ask tonight, please support this stream if you can. This is the 3rd GTA Online stream. The first one did really well with Super Chats. The last one had a very slow support, and I love the game right now. I'm having a great time playing this with you guys, but it's concerning that this is a game that's actually getting tons of attendance when I play it, but really getting almost no support. Last stream was like almost dead for support, and I said last time, I'm not gonna freak out about it, but I just hope it's not a running pattern. Okay, so please support it if you can tonight in whatever way that you can. Even as simple as liking the stream, that's support. But you can go above and beyond with like a super chat or a membership or a gifted membership to the community or a tip. Any of that is greatly appreciated. Okay, please remember to like those videos and leave comments. Even a comment as simple as, "Hey, this is just for the algorithm. Let you know I like to play through." Perfect. Seriously, as simple as that helps a ton. Bring more people to the channel. And being that this is my 15-year anniversary as a content creator and YouTuber and my first major playthrough of that celebration, be sure to be great to get people to know that I'm playing this game again. So come check it out. So if you can like the videos, leave comments, please do. Thank you for that. Anyone else watching these streams as well, the streams have attendance. We just started, so I will see how the attendance does tonight. And again, remember liking the streams and also supporting these streams. It's key. So thank you so very much, everyone, for chilling with me. If you guys are enjoying the Chill Vibes GTA 5, please support the stream tonight if you can. And any way that you can, whether it's as simple as a like, or maybe a super chat, or gifted membership to the community, or a tip would all be great. Thank you guys for being here. Once again, attendance is good. For a night stream, having over 400 people, I think, it's pretty awesome. Alrighty, guys, we're getting to the second half of my stream. About 1 more hour. Like I said, I cannot go late or anything tonight. I got work on Saturday, so I'm putting the Shinoa React event tonight. So 1 more hour and then we're out of here. But let's see what we can do in the next hour, right? We're doing some good progress tonight. Hope you guys are enjoying it again. If you are enjoying this playthrough, please support it. Right now, viewers are good, engagement's decent. But again, stacking up to be a slow stream again. This is not a good sign. Especially if you guys want this to be a daytime stream. I'm just warning you. If it keeps up like this, I'm probably not gonna do that then. Probably gonna have to do something different as a daytime stream. So I can't have to doing 3+ hour day streams and raising $10. As if, you know, it's not gonna work. So I'm hoping things will turn around. If you like the playthrough, please support it. You still have a little over a half hour left on stream. And again, it would be great if people could support this playthrough in any way. Thank you to those who are doing so. Remember, only the steadily changed since back in the day when I did this playthrough 10 years ago is the ad revenue. On YouTube, it is abysmal. I don't make much or anything on ads anymore on YouTube. It's all about the crowdfunding during these streams. Or if you're watching this on demand, if you'd like to do something above and beyond that, maybe leave a super thanks on the video, or a tip by looking at the link in the description of the video, that would help a ton if you could do that. Alright, it's not like back in the day where all just watch buttons, it's just like nothing anymore. So if you could, if you like the content, you like the fact I'm doing this for an anniversary run, please support it if you can. Anything appreciated, super chats, tips, memberships, all cool. Thank you so much.
DSP was saying that he had more viewers watching, but no one was supported. Even showing his entitlement saying that viewership should equal more people supported.
The GTA 5 streams are doing great viewership-wise on the streams, and also doing great viewership-wise on demand on YouTube. However, the streams are not really proportionate when it comes to the level of support they're getting versus the amount of views they're getting. Here's what I mean by that. You know, when I'm playing Street Fighter, I get around 300-400 viewers. When I play other RPGs, I get between 200-300 viewers, right? I mean, recently when I played Amnesia, the Bunker, I was getting between 300-400 viewers. Every stream so far, 2 streams straight of GTA 5 has had over 500 viewers. However, we have yet to hit a fifth goal. We have yet to get more than a trickle of memberships. And, you know, last night I will say this super chats were actually quite good. Tonight, we barely got any super chats too. So basically, support on the streams for GTA it's really bad. It's actually slower than the standard streams that I would actually do. It's slower than the Tears of the Kingdom streams. It's slower than the streams that I was doing Diablo. It's actually like significantly slow for support. I don't know why. People telling me the feedback is they love it, right? Now, I'm aware. So far, I've only done GTA 5's 90 streams, and people have already expressed the opinions that they want this as a daytime stream because a lot of people who live in Europe want to watch this playthrough and can't watch it live. It's too late at night for them. It's like the middle of the morning. Then, if GTA 5 becomes a daytime stream, maybe we'll get more people showing up and probably support will increase. But what I'm saying is, I'm pleased with the amount of people showing up and enjoying. Thanks for that. If you're someone watching this playthrough on demand right now and really enjoying it, please consider supporting in some way, as simple as becoming a member, or maybe you do a tip by looking at the description of the video, maybe leave a super thanks on the video, which you can do with on-demand videos. I would really appreciate it because here we are 2 nights with great viewership and everyone having a great time, but they're actually some of the more slower streams for support that I've had in recent memory. So obviously I would not like that to continue if we can help it, alright? It's not a huge concern. Here's the thing, Street Fighter streams continue to be greatly supported. Every time I play Street Fighter 6, things, you know, pretty much go really well for support, and I don't have complaints, so, you know, as long as I keep that consistently in the rotation, it looks like this shouldn't really be a problem. At the same time, it's a concern. I realize right now, we're in the middle of the dead time summer, there's not a heck of a lot of new stuff coming out. I'm going to be doing a lot of anniversary style runs and games, and I'm hoping that people will support those playthroughs and events coming up. I mean, we got a Machinima React event next week, we got a couple special anniversary events coming up in August, including a Project 7 retrospective, also including a retrospective event marathon where we're going to go back and you guys are going to nominate your favorite moments in 15 years.
Speaking of DSP celebrating his 15-year anniversary, he decided to try to get free artwork from his viewers for that occasion, which no one took up the offer.
Ladies and gents, we are about to hit my 15-year anniversary as a content creator and YouTuber. If you can believe it, yes, I have now been actively making content for 15 years on YouTube. It started in the fall of 2008, when I put up my first gameplay video. Star Wars, The Force Unleashed, Star Destroyer gameplay stuff. I still remember to this day, I remember making the video, okay? And basically, you know, it's been a wild ride, and we're going to have a big... celebration of that over the month of August. August will be a celebration anniversary month. Now, technically, the anniversary is in September, but in September are when all giant new releases start hitting, including Starfield and Mortal Kombat 1. So once those are out, I want to focus on those, which is why August is going to be our big celebration month. Now, what I am going to do is make a public appeal to my viewers out there who have some talent, because many of you are very talented people, all right? I'm looking for some new artwork, and or animations, and or anything related to my 15-year anniversary. For example, you may be watching this show on the stream, and you see that pre-roll, you know, slideshow, and we got a few cool pieces of art in there, but one of them like says 14 years. Well, now we're hitting year 15, so it would be great to have some slides to add to that says, you know, 15 years of DSP or whatever to celebrate. In addition, obviously, if we've got some like, special animations over the month of August for contributions when they come in that are like anniversary animations or whatever, and I would say have at it with whatever you want to do. It could be just generic stuff that says happy 15 years. It could be the green screen stuff of me superimposed doing something. It could be, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like anything is possible. Like an animation of game that I've been playing recently, you know, something like that. Alright, so I am making a public appeal. You know, so why still ask the public for it? Because I don't have the means to do it myself. I have zero editing skill. I don't got software to do it. You know, as I said, the whole success, my success on YouTube is an anomaly. Why? Because I don't have a production budget. Because I don't have a team of people working behind me to make this channel work as a business. It's just me. I'm a one-man show. And it's been through you, the viewers, in the last 15 years. Your support, your talent, your never-ending you know, backing of me in multiple different ways, saying we like who you are, we like the content you put out, you're very different from other YouTubers, we appreciate that, and that's why we support you. It is greatly, 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 greatly appreciated that I get to still make a living doing what I truly love and have passion for. And I never had to sell out. I never had to change who I was, right? Today I get to be truly me. Every piece of content I put out is my true opinions. It's not me kissing butt. It's not me shilling. It's just enjoying games, enjoying interactions with you guys because you support me and allow me to do that. So, that being said, once again, I am appealing to you to say, hey, got some extra time, got some talent, you know, let me know if you're interested. I would love to have a few pieces of new stuff added for the 15-year anniversary celebration that we'll be doing over August, because there will be several things we'll be doing over August. We're going to start talking about those very concretely very soon. I think we're going to maybe like once a week, we're going to do a special event each weekend. We'll do like a special thing. You know, one weekend is going to be the Project 7 retrospective. One weekend is going to be the full-on retrospective where you guys are going to nominate things that we're going to do in a marathon setting and watch back and react to. It's going to be a fun event for sure.
DSP also played Diablo 4 this year. One person asked him to play. With him already playing Final Fantasy and Zelda, this was the third RPG he played at the same time. The premiere stream got around $20, and all other streams pretty much the same. He decided to rush through the game to get it over with. The Diablo bag was a hard bag.
Of course, guys, if you support the stream tonight, I really appreciate it. It's awesome when you guys do. In particular, super chats and or memberships would be great, only because we've had a real slowdown when it comes to the YouTube side support here on the channel in the last month. The tips have actually been quite good, particularly for the Street Fighter streams, but for everything else, it's kind of slowed down dramatically. It would be great to maybe get some support there, especially, we have a lot of people who lost their memberships that were gifted. Maybe toss your memberships to the community. That would be a great way to help out tonight if you're so inclined. Just throwing that out there. We actually get all of our gift goals, and I put out this Slytherin hat and this Slytherin scarf for you guys, but since then, I don't think we actually did this goal for anything ever again. So, we never actually talked about it after that. Play through, playing down right away. All the hype, which I knew it would. I'm not complaining. I totally knew that this game wasn't going to get a lot of hype. It's such a grindy, repetitive game. It's meant to be like a chill thing. It's not meant to cause like mainstream super hype. Some people thought it was going to be out. Like you were saying, it would never be super hype on my stream or anything like this. Alright guys, if you are enjoying the chill interactive vibes of Diablo tonight, it sure would be great if you could help out the stream in some way, whether it be simple as liking the stream, that would help. Maybe a super chat, maybe a super sticker, maybe a membership, or keep a membership to the community of people here tonight, or maybe a tip. All that would help a lot. Thanks in advance to anyone who supports Diablo. It would be great to get some more members, guys. We lost a ton of members. Essentially, this month has been a tough one because I'm trying to juggle 3 RPGs while playing Street Fighter, and essentially no one's really superbly happy. People on Street Fighter are the happiest, but it's been tough, and when stuff like that's going on, you're juggling so much, it's hard to please anyone. So the membership went by the wayside. It'd be great if the membership would help out a lot. Thank you, Isaiah. Okay. Alright guys, we still got about a little under an hour left on the stream. We'll see how far we can get. I don't know if we're heading to Act 6 yet or not, but I get to feel really close to it now. Thanks for being here. Remember, any support is greatly appreciated, whether it be a like on this stream, a super chat, a membership, a gift membership, or tip. Thanks in advance.
With him playing 3 RPGs at the same time, decline in support, and memberships, ESP looked into the mirror and decided why this was all happening. It was because of the games. The man with the least self-awareness believes about the games being too long, boring, and no one wanted them.
So we'll think about it today, right? But anyway, it is Street Fighter Friday, Street Fighter all day long, and I hope you're excited for that. Now, before we get to any of the topics at hand, which will be, kind of talking about Wednesday, my day off yesterday, I do want to just say this up front to get it out of the way. As you can see, again, during my day off, we dipped significantly in memberships, all right? So what's happened is over the last month and a half to 2 months, I was playing incredibly lengthy RPGs or Street Fighter 6. And originally there was a surge in support whenever I started one of these new games or for Street Fighter 6. Primarily what I've seen for Street Fighter 6 is a lot of tips, which I'm happy with. That is great levels of support. But what's happened is everything else has kind of been left behind. Super chats, memberships, gifted memberships, which used to be a staple part of the channel, kind of have completely dried up in the last month when I was either playing insanely long RPG playthroughs that people weren't that interested in or Street Fighter 6. But again, I'm not saying that we had bad support. I'm saying it went to one direction. You see what I'm saying? Now, in the last week, we had a bunch of people who actually supported these streams with gifted memberships. And we skyrocketed up because we were low 400s and we went all the way past 500 again. And now I went on break, I come back, and here we are again at 469. So again, I don't want you guys to freak out. It's not the end of the world. I am getting good levels of support on my stream. It's just that it kind of all went to tips. And usually we would have that more buy-in with memberships or with super chats. And that's definitely declined in the last month to 2 months because of the nature of the games that have come out. Let's be honest, taking a look at the rest of this month, there's 2 games coming out. One's Exo Primal, which I don't think anyone wants to see me play. And the other one's Pikmin 4, which a very small group of people want to see me play. Outside of that, it's basically whatever we choose to do amongst ourselves because there's nothing else going on. Next month is even worse. August is one of the deadest months ever in gaming history for games that I'm interested in playing. The good news is next month is my anniversary celebration. We're going to be doing all kinds of fun throwback retro stuff to celebrate my 15 years as a content creator. Likely that's going to get people excited to come out and support in various ways. But as of now, I'm going to continue to play Street Fighter 6 a lot. Now we're doing different game modes, which is good. It's not just ranked play. Now we've got World Tour mode. That's a chill stream for everyone. Now we've got player lobbies, which is fun because they're interactive and getting people involved for the first time in years in my content, hands on, right? And yes, there'll be a new playthrough this Saturday night with Amnesia Bunker, which we'll talk about, as well as continuing on with Final Fantasy 16. So it's not that there's not variety. But let's be honest, is any of that like, oh my god, AAA mainstream jaw-dropping variety that's going to bring viewers to the streams? No, it's going to be a more chill summertime vibe around here where we're all relaxing and having a good time together. But it's not going to be anything crazy until September. When September hits, you got Starfield, and then you've got like literal non-stop releases like Mortal Kombat 1 and other stuff coming out, and we're going to be very, very excited and busy. Once that comes, all of your stuff, that's when we're going to see that reinvigoration of attention, right? So, all I can say is... let me get rid of this right now, enough. All I can say is, let's have a good time together this summer, but understand I don't know what's available. It is going to be a better time for your releases. If you like the content on this channel, if you like the fact that now finally after a month of it being the same 3 games in Street Fighter, now we finished 2 of those games. This week you'll see a new game presentation, you'll see variety in the kind of content I'm putting out instead of all being ranked gameplay. I hope that you would support this channel in some way. Now, however you want to support is absolutely positively appreciated, alright? But right now, what made it really help the channel would be memberships. You become a member yourself or giving a membership to the community. Every day when I play Street Fighter, we have around 400 people on the streams. That's a lot of people sitting there that definitely would take advantage of it, get the membership and be appreciative of it, alright? So I'm just throwing the idea out there. I'm not saying anything that they have to do anything. No one has to distribute it all to these streams. Just come and chill with me, enjoy the summer. But if you like the content, you want to see it continue, this is how I make my living, alright? This is my hobby. I don't make ad revenue or much ad revenue on my videos on YouTube. It's mostly crowdfunding contributions during the streams. And yeah, I've taken a hit in the last month seeing that big decline in both memberships and super chats because we were focused on these certain games. It would be great to see some support in that regard if you could. Alright? The reason I'm doing this up front, I want to get this out of the way. I want to bring it up. I just want to talk about it now and we can talk about everything else we want to talk about. Okay? In the last month, we have seen a sharp decline in YouTube side support on this channel. What that means is super chats, super stickers, super thanks, memberships, and gifted memberships. Why? Because over the month of June and the first half of July, I was playing Street Fighter 6 and the same 3 RPGs. There was no variety. And when there's no variety, people kind of get a little bit tired, stagnated. Now, people who were excited for Street Fighter 6, thank you. They came by every day and they usually were tipping. So the support's been good. But I saw a sharp decline in the YouTube side support. So I would say if you were thinking of supporting DSP Gaming in the coming weeks, an absolutely great way to do that would be a super chat or a membership or a gifted membership. I would actually really appreciate that. And I'm sure if you were to do something, for example, gifts of memberships, right? One great way to do that would be the YouTube side content or YouTube side support, such as those methods. So please think about it. That's it. I don't want to harp on it. I just want to move on and talk about the good stuff.
We would have yet another rant about people taking DSP out of context and him losing his mind.
I got a different snow cross. It seems like recently a lot of people try to put words in your mouth. Like saying you dislike a game when you said the opposite or trying to misrepresent your views. Why do you think this is? How can you prevent it from happening? I can't. Because YouTube allows people to do whatever they want and say whatever they want with absolutely no justification whatever. You know, like all these years that people say things about me that cannot be factually proven because they're not factually true, because they present 27 cases of circumstantial evidence that have all been fabricated, it must be true. So just keep saying it about Phil, right? Take everything I've said about Zelda out of context and say, oh, Phil said all this and he hates Zelda. Oh, no. Did I say all this? If you directly quote something I said, yes, I said it. But did I ever say I hate Zelda? No, not once. So how can you say that? But YouTube allows it. Because that's free speech. No, it's not. There's a difference between free speech and defamation or slander. Free speech would be you have the right to criticize. You have the right to see facts. You don't have the right to literally make shit up about someone that's considered harmful to them. That's illegal. It always has been. But people get away with it all the time because there's no regulation on YouTube. You do whatever you want and no one holds you to task for it. YouTube doesn't care unless it's like harmful to children or something like that. They won't ever take action. They say just go sue them then, right? So they will always do this because why? Because there's profit and there's popularity in making fun of Dark Side Phil. I've been the whipping boy of the internet ever since This Is How You Don't Play started, and it's never ended. It's just exacerbated and gotten worse, and there's nothing I can really do about it. Unless I completely retreat from the internet and decide that I will never make content on the internet ever again, and I don't give anyone else anything new to work with, that's probably the only way to end it. But the thing is, I love what I do. I love gaming. I love content creation. I love interacting with you guys every day. I have passion for it. If I didn't, I wouldn't be here every day doing it. I would have given up a long time ago. All right, so I'm not going to give up on it. I'm going to continue to do what I feel is meaningful. Because you guys tell me it's meaningful every day, so I'll keep at it. And I will ignore the white noise nonsense. All I can do is urge people to check out the content for themselves rather than listen to what everyone else says about it. Why is it that there's so many, I'm not even kidding you, hundreds to thousands of people on this internet, on YouTube particularly, who've all repeated negative memes about me. But then when you come to the streams and you watch, you're like, wait a minute, the meme's not true. You're right. But I can't stop the meme. That's just the nature of the business, right? And I'm sadly one of the people who's most negatively affected by it, and there's nothing I can really do, okay? So, ignore it. And so people are like, why don't you do something about it? I can't. What can I do? Get a lawyer, try to sue people for 5 fucking years and have a long drawn-out legal battle that will go nowhere and probably not even result in anything meaningful? Like, what's the point? Or I could just sit here and be positive and make more content every day, continue to be me, continue to be real with my audience, and just have a good time, right? That's what I've always ever wanted to do to begin with. I never became a sellout. I never became a shill. I never became someone who played the game. I don't do this just for money. A lot of people have issue with that. How can he turn down $50,000? Because I'm not in this for money. I'm in it for the love of what I do, for passion, to be legitimate, to feel like I'm putting out meaningful stuff for an audience that wants that kind of content. That's why I'm still here. I wouldn't be here. I would have quit years ago. When the harassment got so bad, I would have been out of here, man. People don't get that because they can't see past their own world mindset, their own little, very short-sighted way that they enjoy their own lives. They can't understand other people have bigger, better things to their lives. They don't get it. Well, I don't care about those people. I care about you and me having a good time on stream, so I'll just keep going.
We also got some unrecorded banging in almost every stream as his income declined.
Great. Of course, if you could support the stream as always, particularly earlier today, because the stream was all affected by timing being interrupted and everything. It was a slower stream for sport. I don't blame anyone. It was Final Fantasy 16 and it was an interrupted stream. Tonight would be great if you could support my content if you like it. If you like this Diablo 4 playthrough all along, and you want to say thanks, or maybe you want to say, hey, just thanks for everything in general here on DSP Gaming, all the content you put out. Maybe you just want to be nice. Maybe you want to help out your fellow viewer, like you think some get the memberships tonight and help them out. You don't care about me, you care about everyone else here. That's cool too. Anything is appreciated. Thank you to anyone who supports the stream anyway tonight. Again, guys, thank you for chilling me here tonight. Thanks for your comments along the Diablo 4 playthrough, excuse me. And if you could support the stream tonight in any way, like a like, or a super chat, or a membership, or a tip, would all be greatly appreciated. Like I said earlier, today was slow. Tomorrow's going to be even worse. Like today was slow. Why? Because my stream got interrupted and it was Final Fantasy 16, so it was kind of like a double whammy. Yeah, well, tomorrow's a triple whammy because tomorrow's my React day, and I'm only streaming once. And usually when I stream the React stuff, people don't really contribute to it anyway. So it's like the quadruple whammy over the weekend. So yes, it would definitely be appreciated if you could support the stream. Hello, MildCat911, how are you? Now, guys, I'm just going to say this up front. I swear to you, I'm not going to mention this a lot tonight, but last time we played Amnesia 2 days ago for the premiere, it was the lowest supported stream I had the entire year to this point. I don't know what happened. There were 2 tips, 2 super chats, and a single membership. Basically, it was just, I don't even know what caused it, because, like I said, people seem to like it. The comments on the videos are keep playing the game. We like the variety, So, again, if you could support the stream tonight, please do. Obviously, I would like to see a turnaround and not have that happen 2 times in a row with this game. The good news is the game isn't out lengthy. It's a 6 to 8 hour game tops, so it's not a huge deal. It's not like, oh, this is a 40 to 60 hour playthrough, I'm stuck and no one's supporting it. Yeah, if I was playing Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and that were the case, I'd be pretty worried. This is not that case. It's a different kind of game, you understand? So it's not giant load at the same time. Yeah, it would be nice if you like the stuff I'm doing, if you like the horror stuff, if you could support it tonight in some way, because liking the stream, a super chat, a membership, like the membership, I think would all be appreciated. And I'll shout you out. We have about 5 minutes left start. We could get something before we began, Okay. Any questions anyone wants to talk about before we begin tonight? All right, we ready to start? What's up, FT Chargers? Good evening. All right. So I promise you all, I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to mention contributions. I already said please support this stream. The last one was so slow. But I'm going to lay down the law here. All right? I just want to say this right up front, so everyone please listen up. All right? You ready? This is my stream. It's my choice if I want to bring up contributions or not. It's totally up to me. I'm the streamer, not you. The people who come in here and say that are trolls. They're doing that because they want it to sound like the entire stream is about support. If I'm not mentioning it, then you don't mention it at all. You understand? It's not your stream. That would be like you going into a restaurant and yelling at the customers, hey guys, spend more money here at the restaurant, please, today. No, it's not your job. It's the staff, people who operate the business are the ones who can say stuff like that, not you. It's not yours to take upon yourself. It's considered rule breaking because it's derailing of the stream. It's soliciting of the viewers, and quite frankly, it's not allowed. So if I see it, viewers will be timed out and banned. It's that simple. I've said this a million times before, but this is what happens. The trolls will show up and be like, oh, look, slow support that, slow support that, slow support that. They'll just keep saying that in a circle. It annoys me, it annoys the viewers, it annoys everybody. All right? So if I see it, it's gone. Immediately you're out of here and don't even think about asking for an unban. I've already laid down the law. I'm not putting up the troll shit anymore. But you're gonna see if you see me moderating chat tonight and I say nothing. All right, that's what I'm doing. Now another thing, if I moderate someone tonight, I don't want everyone to, oh my god, did you see someone got banned? Who was it? Why did you ban? I want an explanation right now. No, that's the rhythm of the stream. And you also will be moderated appropriately, because that's not what we're here for. I have a right to moderate my own stream, and I don't have to explain myself to anyone at all. It's my business, not yours. So don't bring that crap up and mind your own business. It's that simple. I don't want to hear it. Everyone knows the process to be unbanned. Email me, darkcycle@mail.com. You ask to be unbanned, I'll look into it, and if I unban you, great. If not, it's my prerogative, it's my stream. All right, please don't bring that crap up. All right. And that's that. So I've explained the way of things. I think people understand. We're here to have a good time, talk about the game, and interact and chill. We're not going to be talking about this bullshit. All right. So please, no bullshit tonight, and let's all have a chill time. All right. So everyone, allow me please to go to my shtick before we begin. So tonight we're starting a new game. Obviously, that's exciting, right? I don't know how long this one is. People are saying it's on the shorter side. That's fine. No, we're going to play it exclusively as night streams in 2-hour increments, as long as it takes. You know, so people are like, oh, it's like 6 hours long. I guarantee we will not be in 6 hours, only because, as you know me, I take my time with these games. I read the logs. We're going to have interaction and talking when I play. It's going to take longer. I guarantee you we probably won't finish it this week, which is fine because we are in absolutely no hurry to finish the game. All right. Now, this is variety, which you guys have wanted. I've also am happy to be playing variety on the streams as much as I'm enjoying Street Fighter 6 and Final Fantasy 16. I'm awake when I'm playing Final Fantasy 16. To have something different in the rotation is a good thing. I'm happy we're getting to this finally. I told you guys we would get to it when we get to it. We got to it now a month later. Excited for this. It would be great if you guys could support these late night horror streams. And there's many ways you can do that. You can simply give this stream a like. And engagement is absolutely key right now. The last couple of months, my engagement has tanked here on YouTube because I've been playing things that really naturally people haven't thought about liking. Like, for example, I don't talk about liking the stream usually when I'm playing Street Fighter. So if some nights we don't hit 100 likes, and that hurts the channel. Comments, I get almost no comments on my Street Fighter videos. And that's a lot of the ones that are coming out. So if you could like the stream tonight, and if you're watching the videos later on, if you could like them and leave comments, that would help a ton. Now, of course, you can always go above and beyond and support in one of these other crowdfunding methods. For example, a super chat or a super sticker or a membership or a gifted membership would be great tonight. We're trying to build memberships back. We've lost a ton of gifted memberships that have been going on over the last couple of months. And, this morning we got momentum back, which is very nice. We got back to 500 members. It'd be great if we hit 510 by the end of tonight's stream. That'd be absolutely superb. And the thing is, that's not just helping me, that helps the whole community. A gifted membership means someone who can use emotes, who can talk as much as they want in the chat. They get a cool chat crown badge. They get a bunch of benefits. So that's a great way to support. That's not just about me, but about everyone, getting something nice out of it, right? So please consider that. Of course, tips are absolutely appreciated. And, we have reward goals for tips, a silly hat or a vest or whatever. Absolutely, that was fit into tonight's stream format. It's not like Street Fighter. We're happy to get, intrusive here. I can wear whatever you want. So good stuff all around. Anything that you can do to support tonight's stream would be greatly appreciated. I don't want to talk about it all night, so I try to get out of the way now. All right. So, shall we jump right in? You guys want to talk about it? I don't know if you want to chat a little bit. We have a little bit of extra time here, early. I don't know if you want to chat. If there's anything to talk about, you want to tag me in the chat. All right. Normally this would be the segment where we shout outs. We have absolutely no contributions whatsoever so far tonight. So I guess we're going to get started with the game. Yeah, we have none to shout out, so I might as well get started, right? Final streaming night of the week. It would be great if you could support the stream. Up to now, we got 14 bucks in tips and about 19 bucks in super chats, and that's it. We didn't hit the high school yet. We can definitely do that. Anything would be appreciated right now in my week strong. All right, so thank you guys. If you like the stream tonight, please support it if you can. For 100 likes. Let's do a silly bubble blow for you guys tonight for giving me the engagement on the stream. I really appreciate that. And if anyone wanted to support the stream in any way, I really appreciate that. Thanks to anyone who does support the stream, and I'll give you a shout out if you do in some way. All right, let's do it, guys. Let me get one new member tonight, just one. That's all I ask. Here you go. We literally got no new members today in an amazing day of streaming. Give me one member, and I'll be happy for tonight. That's all I ask. How about that? One person become a member tonight, and I'll be ecstatic because I'm upset that we got no members today. I know we can do better than that. All right, I know we can. There you go. That's all I'm asking for. One.
In the past, whenever DSP would bring up drama or something happening in his life, he would get pity, support, and views. DSP tried everything and anything to start drama, even going as far as hyping up the garbage disposal being replaced, a big thing. He decided he would start drama with his fellow cow, who in the past would be referred to as the Black DSP, for his toxic nature and the way he plays fighting games. During one of his pre-streams, DSP revealed that he watched a Clips channel video of LTG and decided to make fun of his layout and how he was making money, despite having more viewers.
The name of the video is something like this. You ready? LTG can't handle the jab, jab, jab. The hour-long edit where basically they took matches that he was playing. And it's weird because I think the matches they picked once he lost, but at the same time, it's not like there were matches where he was getting blown out constantly and freaking out. I don't know. I think what it is that people like to act like things are way more drama than they are. Watched almost the entire video. Basically, I became absolutely fascinated with this content. Okay, allow me to explain why. There's multiple reasons why I was fascinated by this content. Okay, so many things were going on. All right. So number one, his layout. Okay, here's my layout when I stream. Okay, here's my layout. As you can see, okay, keep in mind this camera should be fitting into this frame right here. But you see my layout? I would consider that my layout is a minimalist layout. All right? And what I mean by that is, as you can see, I give the game 95% of the real estate on my screen. For me, when I'm playing the game, it's about the game, right? LTG's layout essentially is he's over here in the upper left-hand corner, and he's got a big widescreen camera. Below him is his screen chat. And I think he's doing that Twitch currently. So below him is the Twitch. So this whole third of the screen over here is him and his chat. Okay? Then over here, like this segment of the screen, is the game, but it's small. It's like crushed, like small. And
Hi, Steph.
Hi, Mom. How are you?
Okay, Habibi, how are you? I'm sorry, I was on the phone, Steph.
There's no problem. How's everything?
Okay, everything is okay, Habibi.
That is
everything is okay.
Awesome. I just want to make sure that you were good.
Okay, Habibi.
I had some good news.
What?
Yesterday's job went super well.
Okay.
And I got an even better news.
What?
I got a call back from SQDC.
And?
Well, they want to give me an interview.
Okay.
But
Perfect.
I talked with the because you know that I have my government appointments, right?
Yeah.
And I told them that I wasn't really comfortable working at SQDC. Do you know what that is?
What?
It's a place where they sell weed.
Oh, shit. No, Stefan.
I know. I told her that I had a problem selling weed, but she's like, and the girl said, well, if you have a moral dilemma working there, you cannot work there, but at the same time, if you can help people, because some people, they use it for medical purposes, then do it.
Okay.
So I'm still gonna do the interview, but I don't.
Yeah, doing the interview, I'm not so keen about it.
Okay.
But do the interview, you never know, because I know that you're happy at Super C.
Yeah. And the
And
problem
I
with
can-
the problem with the FCDC say it's a bus.
Exactly.
So
You
I don't know.
what?
I don't know if I'm gonna be okay with the strike.
Yeah. Anyway, go for the interview.
Okay.
Okay. Do your best. Okay.
Uh-huh.
But so right now, don't worry about it. I'm helping you. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Even if you work 3 days, because you're happy. I'm happy.
I'm
that
very
you're
happy. Yesterday was so nice,
Okay.
Mom.
Okay. Like
Yesterday, you know what they did?
Yeah.
We were at the shop together,
Uh-huh.
and we were working closely. One of the guys, he brought his radio, and we watched the well, not watch, but we listened to the hockey match.
Okay. You know, like
It was really nice because they were laughing, they were joking. I didn't know the players because I don't give a fuck about hockey, but you know it's nice.
I know, but at least you know he tried.
Yes, of course he tried.
Yeah.
He tried,
So,
and then he said no treat today. What is it? He said what is the treat today? So I said
So
no.
you take.
I said listen. I said no treats for you guys tonight. So I joke, and then you know what I brought?
What?
The little bites.
Perfect.
Right.
Right.
Now they were super happy. They were super
Okay.
happy, but one of the guy, he was a bit asleep. So tonight I think I'm gonna bring some of the energy drinks.
No, but I got you some. Tu sais les bonbons sour?
Well, I ate them. Mama. Okay, so this is the thing, right? If you're gonna give me something for the boys, il faut que des packages individuels. Because everybody's gonna put their hand in it and it's not clean. You remember
you know what?
you gave me
But
the Mama? You remember when you gave me the fudge?
What?
C'était individuel. You remember the
But-
croissant?
Oui.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know what? The thing, the big box that I got.
They'll bite. It's perfect. It's individual. That's what I brought
so
yesterday.
Do it. So take it.
Yep.
but
I took it yesterday.
Take it again.
Okay, perfect.
I'll get you more. Don't worry about it.
That's perfect, Mom.
You don't have. Yeah.
This is
don't
perfect
you-
because this is individuel. Il y a 20 sachets.
C'est ça. Take it again.
Yep,
Don't
yep,
worry
yep.
about it. I'm gonna get you. Okay?
No problem, Mama. But yeah, so
Okay.
the jujube is a good idea, sauf que it's not. You don't know where their end has been.
Yeah, you're right.
You know.
I admire you. You are amazing.
And can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I know that you're not super keen with the SQDC, but I'll be honest. When I applied, I was desperate. So now that I
I
have a
was-
job, I'm not that interested in it anymore.
But anyway, you know what?
We-
Go for the interview
Yes,
because
I promise.
you have to be professional.
Yep.
And you never know what's gonna happen.
You never know.
Okay. Oh yeah. But I am. First of all, I can help you now because you're happy, and I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm
that
really
you're
happy at this place.
Okay, that's it. So you know, it's. But you have to go to the interview because it's more professional.
I promise you.
Okay, Habibi.
I promise you.
Okay.
So now I'm
Habibi.
gonna go back to sleep because I finished working this morning at 2:15.
Okay.
We had a bit more work, and I had an appointment at 9 o'clock today.
Okay. Go.
Mama,
Okay.
Je t'aime.
And at 9 o'clock, you went already.
of course.
Okay.
But yeah, but I had to wake up at like 8, so I didn't sleep a
I
lot.
know. Okay, Habibi. Yalla.
Bye, Mama.
Okay. Bye, Habibi. Bye.
I love you.
I love you too. Bye.
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 Mama?
He's got like stuff on the. I'm making my own content now. I'm too busy to be watching their content constantly. I should be a big proponent and supporter, and now you know what? It's time to move on, and I did, and that's fine. That was my personal thing. I just didn't have time to watch. I wanted to make my own content for YouTube, and I didn't have time to watch all of theirs anymore. Nor did I want to because I was afraid if I watched too much others' content, it would influence mine. You see? So I get it. Things in life change. Priorities shuffle around, and I'm happy to have entertained Game Tracker for as long as I did. I'm happy that he liked the content so much that he supported it in such a way that allowed me to play Street Fighter 6 as much as I did. Can I be honest? Yeah, him coming by every single Street Fighter 6 stream and tipping allowed me to play as much as I did. all right, without his support, maybe I wouldn't have been able to commit as much time or as much effort as I did. And by the way, not just financially, but his tips about the game actually taught me a lot about the basics when I was trying to learn them back in June. And it was a huge help trying to get on my feet and hit the ground running in this game rather than just kind of starting over. Keep in mind, I hadn't played competitive fighting games at a serious capacity for over a decade, and trying to jump into it, being that far behind was a daunting task, but I did it. And now here I am. I have a Master Blanca. I'm trying to get 2 characters to master on the other console now. I'm doing really well in the game. People are enjoying my ongoing content of it. And, and a major part that's from people like Game Tracker supporting. All right? So thank you, Game Tracker, number 1, for all of the support over the last several months, the years before that, because I know you were always around supporting other games as well. Things change. And I get it. No, I'm not going to be upset. I mean, my God. It's completely opposite. I'm just happy and grateful, right? That people like this come by and chill and support when they can. And if things change in time, you move on, that's good as well, right? Thank you for leaving. By the way, thanks for leaving us such nice positive terms. It was really nice to have written in the community a message like that so everyone knows what's going on. And obviously, I wish you all the best. And basically, the way I see it is, if you can ever come back, you're more than welcome.
Boom.
But hey, man, I get it. If sadly, if you move on and this is it, well, thanks. Thanks for the memories and thanks for chilling on all the awesome streams you were on. And thanks for being a great positive influence here on DSP Gaming and on DSP Reacts as well. Wish you the best, man. All right? Now, the reason that I read those messages the way I did is because he also tipped, but I wanted to read the messages first so we could all enjoy the impact of the messages before idiots started going crazy, because he tipped me $150 with those messages, okay? So rather than, he tipped, where's the hat, where's the vest, where's the glasses, Phil? Instead, I wanted to fucking read the messages and let's talk about them and let them sink in first before we start freaking out about contribution like some people do, okay? So, yes, Game Tracker tipped $150. That's how you sound? I don't know, maybe that is how you sound. The way that some people behave over things like a contribution on a stream is pretty ridiculous. I mean, I'm happy to get support, but the way some of these people act in chat is ludicrous. To be honest, some people it's like they lose their shit over contributions. Like, guys, relax. We're gonna get to it. There'll be all the rewards. We have to invest in everything. You don't have to freak out. We really will have time for everything, right?
Speaking on OIC, he had to take back the spotlight from Game Tracker and decided to let everyone know he was transitioning to become a woman.
All right, only nice coffee. 27 months. 27 months. Re-up the membership. I haven't seen you in ages. How you doing? Is it 8 years of repression? I came out and start HRT. I have no idea what that means. But thanks for re-upping your membership. I have no idea what you're talking about.
For his 15-year celebration month, he decided to play games from his past. One of the games was Chrono Trigger, which he said was not well received back in the day, but today's audience would love it. Let's see how that worked out.
Last night was my second session of Chrono Trigger. I'm excited for more. I love Chrono Trigger. Now I want to say this, all right? Chrono Trigger's not getting a ton of views on streams, all right? Chrono Trigger did not get great support last night, okay? Chrono Trigger's a game I wanted to play for a decade. It's a game that's one of my favorite games of all time, and I want to play it regardless. You understand? I'm gonna be honest. 10 years ago when I played Chrono Trigger, it also did poorly. And that's why I was 20 times more popular. When I played Chrono Trigger 10 years ago, people said, why are you playing an old game? I don't understand why you're playing old games. Why aren't you playing a new game? Why don't you play Grand Theft Auto? Why don't you play this? And I was like, because it's a retro game that I love. I grew up playing it. It's a game where tons of other games have learned from and or evolved from. It's part of gaming history. You really should give it a shot. And most of my audience a decade ago said, oh, hey, hate this game. Don't play old games. Play new games. And it was frustrating. It was one of the times when I actually got into arguments with my audience. Even on Twitter, I posted up on Twitter, people were arguing, oh, you're so offensive to your audience. You should listen to what your audience wants. And I was like, oh, so basically, I should never play classic games ever in my life because you guys are basically being very ignorant towards them. That's pretty stupid. But anyway, it was pretty bad a decade ago. I'm not gonna lie. People were so demanding of all kinds of new stuff. They never want to see me play retro stuff, which really sucked. At least today, what I can say is, when we play a classic game, all right, I get an audience for it, and they come and chill. So, for example, with Chrono Trigger, there absolutely is an audience who's there to enjoy Chrono Trigger, and I'm very happy for that. I'm having a good time playing the game, okay? Today, views don't really matter to me. I don't care if I have 200 viewers on the stream for Chrono Trigger. I really don't. It's not a big deal. And as long as everything evens out, meaning as long as everything else is going well, then it doesn't matter that Chrono Trigger ends up being a slow stream, okay? It could be the slow stream. But I'm nervous that what's going to end up happening is this game ends up being the slow game, and it doesn't get support. And what if there's a day when also the other stream I'm doing doesn't get support? That's going to be a concern. So what I'll say is this. First of all, for those supporting GTA, for those supporting Street Fighter, thank you. You guys are making it possible for me to play Chrono Trigger. And I mean that, dude. That may not even be your intention. Your intention may be, yeah, I love Street Fighter, that's why I support it. Or, hey, I love the GTA, that's why I'm supporting it. Well, you don't even realize that your generosity and your support of my content allows me to then go on and play other things that I like. You see? Thank you for that. A lot of people take that for granted. I don't. I love Chrono Trigger. This is a game I wanted to play for 10 years, and ever since I became an interactive streamer 6 years ago, I wanted to do a second run of it. Now I'm doing it, and I'm having a grand time doing it. So thank you for allowing me to have these nice streams that are so fun and chill with an audience that actually cares. 10 years ago, the audience didn't care. They didn't even want me to play the game. They were yelling at me that I played it. Today I have a different kind of audience, and I'm happy for that. Okay? So, I didn't update the schedule. I will fix that. People are saying I did not update the Nightbot schedule. Thank you for telling me. I'll update that right now.
Boom.
Okay. That should be fixed now. Let's test it. Shall we? Perfect. Look at that. On the fly corrections. Thank you for telling me. That's what it's all about. It's about community interaction, community help. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for telling me that my schedule was wrong. There you go. Okay, so once again, thank you to those supporting my streams and content who are allowing me through your support to play Chrono Trigger. Right now, Chrono Trigger is very slow for support. Just be honest. Now, maybe that'll change. Maybe things will pick up. Maybe we'll have some good streams of Chrono Trigger moving forward, and it won't be the dead last stream when it comes to support. Or maybe it will. I don't know. All right, but as long as everything else keeps going the way it's going, then it won't matter. Okay, so let's see what happens. If you're someone who's watching Chrono Trigger on demand, please enjoy. Please consider first of all engaging with the videos, liking, and leaving comments. And of course, maybe a super thanks on the video, or perhaps a tip. That would help tremendously, since I'm not making anything else on the videos or on the playthrough. Like I said, the stream, very slightly we had like less than $10 in tips, and maybe one member, and maybe like one super chat. And it's like, Well, it is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and bitch because everything else is good. If it was everything was bad, that'd be a different story. It's definitely not that at all. It's the complete opposite. So.
Every month, it seems like DSP defends Derek, even though he's a liability, and
Upgrade,
this month, there's no
baby.
exception.
All right, guys, if you are going to sit here and complain, I'm just going to ban all of you. People who are sitting here, you're way more derailing, sitting here bitching, than the person you're complaining about derailing. In fact, I'm just going to get rid of this guy here. I'm going to get rid of this guy here. So fuck off. Okay. Michelle, seriously, what are you bitching about? This is why I have rule. Listen, if someone breaks the rules, I've talked to Derek about it before. That sometimes I feel like sometimes Derek spans a bit, right? Right now he hasn't been over this bit in the chat. It's just people don't like him for some reason and they try to fucking harass him. So stop harassing him. Alright? Seriously, you're fucking being stupid. Yeah, for some reason, because people follow Detractor. That's why. So how about this? If you want to follow Detractor drama, get the fuck out of my stream and don't come back. Because I don't care about any of this. I'm not gonna sit here and hate on a stream chatter because you idiots follow Detractor shit again and you're supposed to go bitch fucking drama songs. Leave your drama out of my fucking stream and bring it up again. Stop it. Don't care who the fuck you are. You're not allowed to derail my stream with your drama. Idiots. Shut the fuck up.
Not in the ride. Damn, that's nasty.
Well, he barked in the car now because I ripped the car across this guy's bike. Idiots.
I told you to slow down.
That's what happens. See, here we go again. Here come the trolls. Fuck you. Kiss my fucking ass. Same people. Now I failed the mission. Gee, I wonder why. I wonder why I failed the mission. Maybe because I couldn't concentrate on it. I didn't even know that I was supposed to be driving nicely for that guy. I had no clue. I wonder if that mission will come back later. It might. Hopefully it does, because that sucks that I tried to do it and I failed it because of fucking idiots. Yeah, VIP treatment. All you hear me do is rant about a bunch of immature morons. Yeah, I couldn't hear him saying not to speak. I couldn't hear anything. Because I had to talk to fucking idiots who were being told to chat. I had to ban trolls.
We had a sneak peek at a future storyline as DSP had a Comcast employee come out and take a look at his internet line.
What happened yesterday? Okay, people are curious what happened. And now that the story is completed, now I can actually tell you the story. Okay, so why did I have an interruption yesterday? Also, why have I been frustrated about, things recently? Allow me to explain. So, as you guys know, I'm a full-time streamer, full-time content creator, and that means that I need to have really, really good internet. If I don't have good internet, unlimited, upload and download and all of that at good speeds, I would never be able to be a full-time content creator, right? So, I have two different internet business lines here at my house, all right? One line I have literally right here in the office, right next to me. And this line is 100% for everything that I do, uploading and downloading on streams, period. That's what it's for. I literally use it for nothing else, okay? So that one has the faster speeds. It's got, the higher capacity. It's the more expensive of the two lines. I have a second internet line in my house. This one is downstairs, not upstairs. That one is the wireless setting. Basically what that one's for is for everything else. My cell phone, connected to it. My wife's cell phone, connected to it. Our TV downstairs, wirelessly connected to it. Game consoles and the like that are using wireless are connected to that one downstairs. So that way, this modem is solely for uploading, downloading, and playing games online. And anything else we do in this house is on the other modem. That way they don't interfere. They'll never have, because my wife turned on the TV downstairs or whatever. Oops, now the internet's affected and stuff like that. Okay? It's been like that forever. 9 years I've lived here in this home because that's the best way to do it. Now, here's the really weird thing about this. When I moved out here 9 years ago, all right, I was told by my internet company, there is no way that you can have two internet lines on one account. What? Why? And I've never, in the 9 years I've been with this company, had any kind of explanation. No valid explanation whatsoever as to why. So, I need to have multiple accounts with this company in order to do that. Okay? It makes no sense at all. And yes, I have to pay two separate internet lines. I can't just have one bundled line. It's two separate accounts and all of that. Okay? Now, for the time that I've been with this company, the way that they deal with stuff is they do bundles, 3-year bundles of service. What does that mean? Well, it means that if you get multiple services, you save money, and they sign you into a 3-year agreement to lock into a certain price. Once the 3-year agreement is up, you have to renegotiate with the company to get the best price, for the best value, and also the services you need. Okay? When I first moved in here 9 years ago, okay, things were a lot different. Back then, you couldn't even really get any of these on-demand subscription internet-based TV services. They weren't prominent 9 years ago. They were just starting. So at that point, I still had cable TV, if you can believe it. Yeah, I still had two different cable lines going to my house. One was going to my bedroom, and one was going to my living room downstairs. And I had cable boxes, yes, all that old legacy tech. I had it all, okay? And that was my first agreement that I had with this company. For 3 years, I had two internet lines, an actual home phone line, separate from like my cell phones and stuff, but a separate home phone line, plus two cable TV lines. So I had a lot of service coming to this house from this company, all right? What's happened is, over the last 9 years, I have phased out a lot of these services. First of all, the first thing to go, the TVs are not needed. The cable TV is so expensive. I'm not kidding. When I got rid of it, I was paying like $80 to $90 a month for it. What the holy hell do they think they're doing? $90 a month for cable TV. You can get like 4 different subscription services over the internet for the price of the cable TV. That's insane. Why would I do the cable TV, right? That's just insane. So that was the first thing that I cut. I was like, that is a huge waste of money, and I cut that right out of there. Over the years, I tried my best to phase things in and out. One of the things that was always really silly was the way that this house was set up. Because 9 years ago when I moved to this house, I was told, well, for you to have all this service in your house isn't equipped for it. So we need to install all this extra equipment to get your house to work with all this equipment. But the thing is, over the years, I've been phasing out all the service. The only, real service I need in this house right now is the 2 internet lines. That's it, okay? So why am I telling you all of this? Well, because this is my 9th year in this house. And so I was starting up, essentially, a new contract with my internet company. So I had to call. Well, I take that back. I could have called, but I decided to do chat. I did the online chat where you just go connect with an agent. And basically, this was about, I want to say 2 weeks ago? I think it was about 2 weeks ago, where it was my day off, and here's the thing, because you guys might say, well, why don't you do this kind of stuff on your days when you're working, all right? I'm going to tell you exactly why, all right? So it was my day off,
and my wife is getting ready for us to go out for the day. So I said, all right, I got a little bit of time. She's getting ready, she's putting on her makeup and all of that. It's going to take a while. Let me go into the office and let me try to set up the renewal of all the contracts and all of that for the next 3 years. Let me do it. So I go into, the chat. And I'm talking with this agent, okay? And every time I do this, I get told different things. Oh, the service is improved. You can get this better one. You can do this. You can do this. They try to upsell you. Oh, you bundle this in with this. No, I like my things how they are. I'm going to keep it how they are. But what if you bundle this? No. I just told you. I don't want that. They try to upsell the shit out of you because they make a lot of money doing that, okay? If you bundle all this stuff together, they make an insane amount of commission trying to upsell you. So, I shit you not. On my day off 2 weeks ago, it took me almost 2 hours. I'm not exaggerating. 2 fucking hours in a chat to work with an agent or customer service rep to renegotiate my contracts, to get into new 3-year agreements, to sign those agreements, and to get everything set up. 2 fucking hours. One of the things that really sucks about using the chat, the good news is when you use the chat, a lot of times you don't have to wait. If I call on the phone, every time I've ever called this company, I'm waiting 45 minutes before I speak to a human. Okay? It's always been like that. But if I'm in the chat, I can usually talk to them right away. But here's the catch. When you're in chat, you type them something.
You go to my father's house.
What the fuck are you doing? You want to get done? You're picking your ass, you're talking to your friends there in the office. Why aren't you answering me?
And
But if you take your sweet time, there's nothing you can do about it. You just gotta wait for the response, right? It's not like on the phone, like, hello, are you there? Oh, I'm right here. Why aren't you talking to me? Right? So, yeah, like, I'm not kidding. 2 hours. Now, the good news is I renewed both internet lines for 3 years. One of my internet lines for free is getting an upgrade to be faster. It doesn't even, it's just standard now that you have this faster speed. So I get it for nothing. I'm not paying any extra for it. And in fact, after the renegotiations, okay, my actual price on the internet is going down for the first year, and then it goes slightly up year 2, and in year 3, it goes to basically what I'm paying now anyway. So basically, with this renegotiation, a lot of stuff is decreasing in price. That's great. I'm gonna save some money for a couple of years, right? Sounds good. But a couple things. One of the things is they're gonna basically come out and uninstall a lot of the old shit that I don't use anymore. That's just kind of sitting around. Old wires, old splitters, all kinds of old equipment and shit needs to be removed from the house. Okay. So basically, what they say is they want to have a tech come out to uninstall the junk, to check on the equipment, possibly upgrade the existing equipment if possible, and to run the new software settings or whatever so I get the better speed. And I was like, so someone really has to come out here to do that? They're like, yes. All right, fine. Let's